So I have had far too many people DM me on Discord, tag me on Twitter, telling me, hey STIX, did you know the Tower of Fantasy Twitter just announced the global 2.0 release for the game? And I'm like, yeah, of course I know. Attached to the tweet was a 45-second trailer of 2.0, and people are, they're losing their minds. I, on the other hand, actually remember the 2.5-minute trailer that was released for the Chinese 2.0 update, which showed significantly more. This is a trailer that the vast majority of you have not watched, have not seen in any capacity. And while 2.0 was revealed and does not currently have a release date other than soon, I thought we could A, take a look at the Chinese trailer together, and B, take a look at GameGawky's gameplay of 2.0 as he explores part of it, apparently dies, something I'm sure all of you are familiar with, and maybe to end up a little more excited than the people are over on Reddit. But at the same time, you know this comment right here is 110% accurate. Before we go any further, I just want to take a moment here to thank all of the absolute chads and chadettes that support this channel via Patreon. You're all freaking legends. Seriously, each and every single one of you. I would offer to give each of you a kiss, but I suffer from severe intimacy issues. Additionally, if you want to stay up to date with all the latest MMO gacha and gaming news, take a second here to follow MRSSTIX and I over on Twitter. We tweet daily. So again, this is the Chinese version of the trailer. I do recall watching this quite a while ago when it was first announced. The new region though looks absolutely stunning. And the floating pyramid in the sky, dude. That looks kind of sick. I guess this might be a bit of a spoiler, right? We're working with Nemesis. Now, I do want to note here that 2.0 is when people claim the game becomes more of itself. It becomes less of a clone and stands more on its own 2 feet. Dude, I need her. I need to pull her. I know I pointed this out in the first video I did on this, but I just how much do you guys bet they censor this character before she's released? I have this weird feeling that they're gonna end up censoring her purely based off of what she's wearing underneath. Yeah, let's go on. But I just, with how China loves to censor things, or maybe we'll be lucky and they won't censor her. I don't know. And this is the main city that's gonna be present. That actually we saw in the 2.2 trailer that we looked at just a few days ago, with like the Vocaloid singing. That, you know, that is a much better trailer than the global teaser that we received. And then there's GameGawky's gameplay. Now, I'll include a link to GameGawky's YouTube channel in the description if you want to go ahead and check this out fully. Because we're just gonna skip through it, get a brief look at it, because I'm sure a lot of you guys want to experience this yourself. Part of the appeal of new areas, new monsters, new bosses, is being able to experience it yourself, right? But that doesn't mean we can't still just take a couple minutes here and revel in the beauty of patch 2.0. Which is like 1.0 that we got looked great. It really did, but like with Genshin, the regions that they continue to add get progressively better. Man. Are those like camel llamas? I love the sandstorm weather effect. I see the sand move. Is that quicksand? No way, right? Oh, you actually sink to your death. That is a sick feature. Dude, that is so cool. Oh man, this is gonna be an absolute blast to play through. I hope we can explore around here without the necessity of a floating taxi. And there I am. There's my answer. Now, if you're excited for this this update, I would advise you to stay off of Reddit, because there is a lot of toxicity there for the game, for the upcoming patch, for all of the issues that the game is going through right now. And let me tell you, there have been a lot of issues since this game launched. At the same time, it might be best to stay off their Twitter too. Only 3,000 likes, laughing my ass off. This game has already flopped in China. No wonder it's not that popular, and even more after the honeymoon. What's with the constant hacking and the bugs in China's server, which has been running for quite some time now, and they still haven't fixed those issues. This actually went out to get a bunch of likes as well. Now, we do not have a direct confirmed release date for the game yet for this patch, but it is coming very soon. And people are a little bit concerned that Tower of Fantasy's developers are trying to push through as many patches as possible in a very small time frame, and that in doing so isn't going to leave much room to actually A, explore all of the content, B, consume all of the content in a timely fashion, or more specifically at a moderate pacing, and C, that we're going to encounter more errors, more issues than we have time to realistically deal with. But at the same time, they are trying to push the game to 2.0 so they can attempt to catch up with the Chinese version of the game as fast as possible. Because let's be honest here, 2.0 again is supposed to be a drastic overhaul of the game. So much so that 2.0 makes 1.0 feel completely irrelevant. At least that's what people say.